what's going on, y'all? Woo, it's been a long day so far, and it's only 1 o'clock. Welcome back to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. Hit the like button on your way in. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are having a really, really late breakfast.
Can I go over there?
Yeah, you can. I don't know what the heck is on my hair. So y'all know I got something simple. Because I'm not at home. I'm still in Atlanta, Georgia. We got some grits here with a lot of hot sauce and some cheese in them. And then we got some sausage and toast. Very, very simple, not even a big deal. We just gonna hang out and talk during this live stream. I got my coffee here with my Italian sweet cream creamer. It has been, I've been up for a while actually. But I haven't eaten anything. And went through a lot to get here, but we're here now. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure my food is not cut off. Okay, so y'all know when I be at home, I be doing like French toast. We be having like breakfast quesadillas. We be doing a lot of different stuff. But we on vacation, we making what we got, what I it's simple. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. Let me get y'all pulled up on here. I feel like I should have got a bigger spoon. We got a little teaspoon. Okay, so another content creator, shout out to Ish, actually brought me and my daughter a gift. And my daughter wasn't home at the time. And I told her, I said, when she gets here and when she opens it, I'll make sure I get the video. So we did get, she did a dancing video, a dancing short because Ish loves to dance. That's on Ava's channel. I'm going to try to get it over here. But we also did another video where she was like, you know, like opening it and kind of talking about some of the gifts. I gotta get you this one. This teaspoon is too small for me. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Ava, your water's in here. You forgot it. You been bring it to you? And why you never turn the bathroom light off? Then you go like somebody in here. All right. Oh, I left the water on. Okay, we're back for real this time. Back for real this time. Okay, y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button. We got breakfast today. Luxury, we go over it every time. I got one kid. Every time. Hey, B. Renee, how have you been? How's your YouTube journey going? Hey, Piper, what's going on? We just sitting here having a very, very, very late breakfast. We just gonna sit here and chill. Thank you so much, B. Renee. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm still here. Still here. Still here. Still here. How have you been doing though? Yes, it is very slow in the beginning of your YouTube journey. Y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button. I started a third channel, Time for Tea, and it is very slow. I got 17 subscribers on that channel. um, we'll keep going. I know it feels like no one's watching in the beginning, and that's kind of true because people don't know yet. But then over time, it does get better. Yes, I got my water right here. Y'all make sure y'all stay hydrated. Thank y'all for y'all concern. hmm I have water and I have coffee over here. Okay, this is what happened, y'all. I actually wanted to do this live stream way earlier, but I came into the kitchen and I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Me Renee said I eat breakfast after 12. Okay, so I don't feel so bad then. I actually came into the kitchen and I saw what I have soon learned is a water bug. That thing scared me so bad. I went and sat down and I went and called my cousin to come kill the bug. Cause I have never seen a bug that has looked like that before in Alaska. And I'm the kind of person I'm very scary. I don't like bugs, spiders, all that stuff. I don't like that. So I know. And that's why I'm like, I know I'm scared, but this is the South. Right? So I went and sat down and I waited for a little bit. And I came back in the kitchen, y'all. It was crawling on the floor. And then I stood by the stairs. I was like, dang, I don't want to call my cousin, but I know I'm scared. So I was like, cousin, there's a bug in here. It looks, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Please come get it for me. I'm very scared. He came in here and he was like, cousin, you so scary. It's a water bug. I said, a water bug? The water bugs we got in Alaska don't look like that. But now I'm like looking at the ceilings. Now I'm scared. Hey, life. And now, but yes, I know I'm in the South, so, but I'm just scared. And so that's what kind of postponed breakfast and this live stream. And then I was like, let me just get to the live stream. Oh my God, a lizard in your kitchen, me, Renee? What state are you in? Girl, I almost threw up thinking about it. A lizard in the kitchen. Are you in Florida? See, that's... I think I would just have a heart attack. I don't, like, when I saw that, now I'm, like, looking up high, scared. I don't even want to talk about it anymore, but I was very scared. That's why we're here so late. Oh, Unit said, yes, I'm near Six Flags in GA. Oh, okay. I wonder where Six Flags are. I gotta look that up. See, I'll take bears and moose. We're talking about flying roaches, lizards, and snake. Oh, man. And I know that they're smaller, but at least a moose or a bear, you can see it from afar. Y'all got them things that will sneak up on you. I don't like that at all. A bear ain't coming into your house either. Unless you really live out there. But y'all got some things that you walk around the corner, you be like, whoa. But oh my goodness. What do you do if there's a lizard in your house? I don't want to live. You can have the house. I don't want it. And then I'll be thinking like, dang, what was that thing crawling on top of? Well, yeah, y'all got them little sneak attack type critters. I don't like that. I can't do it. But see, I'm the type of person where it's like, I would never live in the woods. I need to be in the city. Like I don't like darkness like that. I'm scary. I'm just paranoid. Hey, CJ. I got some cheese grits, some sausage, and some toast. Just a quick little something. I was thinking about making lunch, but I was like, honestly, I really want breakfast food still, even though I'm like super late and it's like 1:24. I still want a breakfast food. And I don't have any eggs, or I would have made some eggs. But how's everybody else's day going so far? How is y'all day going? What did y'all eat so far? Yeah, yesterday I went to church, and I'm gonna tell you this, they was breaking it down up in church, some great singing. I did not like, I like this shirt, but I don't like this bra. um, some great singing though. If you want to know what I'm asking or eating, why don't you ask me? And why would I be eating Velveeta cheese? Come on now. Don't disrespect me, Chef Big Bang, okay? I have plenty of cooking videos on my channel, plenty of photos. You never see me eating no Velveeta cheese. Don't even come up in here disrespecting me like that. You have earned your seat on the outside. Talking about what are you eating? Bitch. You know what? Y'all just need, some people just need to look around and do some research because right now I'm on vacation, but when I'm at home, you already know I'm putting down good food every time. And you ain't never seen me eating no Velveeta cheese by itself. My food be looking so good, people could be wishing they could eat my food, okay? It's right here at light work, but your girl be cooking, and not only do I cook, but I've built a whole channel off of it. So you're not gonna be at 907 Goodies watching me eat no Velveeta cheese. Like, come on now. Y'all just love, people just love to be negative, and it's crazy and really uncalled for. And somebody probably likes Velveeta cheese. If that's what they like, then let them be. Thank you. Say hello, beautiful. Have a blessed day. It's easy to get caught up in what is going wrong in life, but we gotta be thankful for waking up every day. There are some people who don't wake up every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we gotta be thankful for that, even though things are not necessarily perfect, and we gotta practice forgiveness, even though it be hard though. Cause when somebody do me wrong, I'll be mad for a minute. I'm putting the sausage in here. I'll be mad for a minute. But we gotta practice forgiveness. People make mistakes all the time, myself included. Nobody's perfect. Now, if you're around somebody and they're always making mistakes, they always got something to apologize, then separate yourself from them. Separate yourself from that person. But nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We're all human beings. I do think it makes a big difference when someone's able to admit that they made a mistake. Stay away from goofy people like these trolls and haters. Okay. Ooh, you know what's so really good? And I put the sausage in my grits. You know what's really good when you have like I haven't had in a long time is bacon, but that's probably a good thing, honestly. You have grits and bacon. That's a really good combination. Yeah. So I went to church yesterday, and it was a great service. I would say this: the church in Atlanta versus the church in Alaska, way different. Way different. Um, before I went in, I was telling my cousin how I don't like to go to services that are too long because I tend to fall asleep. You ain't sleeping up in here. They was singing the walls of the church down. They was preaching. It's like, and you're not falling asleep up in there. Now in Alaska, that some of them services will put you to sleep. It was not nearly as like they had a whole stage, a live band, like they was serious. Um, One thing I also noticed, and now that I'm like replaying the events in my mind, another thing that they did was they kept walking back and forth, and then, hey Hawk, girl, I went to church in Atlanta. And I'm telling about my experience. You know, it's funny. I think it was me and you talking about church, and we were also talking about going to church online, but I went in person. And one thing that they did, they kept walking back and forth, but it looked like they didn't. It looked like at the time they didn't know what they was doing, but it was smart because it kept your attention and it kept you from falling asleep. Because when I be going to church in Alaska, I'll be falling asleep because they just stand in one place and preach. But in Atlanta, it was singing, it was lit. They was walking back and forth. They had different pastors. It was like they would sing, do a sermon, sing, and it was just it was a whole show. It was a whole show. Yes, they do engage the audience. I was a little worried at first when my cousin invited me because I was like, damn, you know, I don't really have that many clothes here. You know how some churches, they be over the top dressing. So I put on like these little like bell bottom sweatpants I have with this green shirt. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go with what I have because I feel like if he came down here and invited me, that was really God speaking to him. But yes, they had the audience engaged, and I was like, you ain't sleeping up in here, and it was so loud. I was like, I'm gonna have a headache, but I didn't have a headache. Here, I'm gonna take the sausage. Put them in here. Put the sausage in here. Yes, Hog, come as you are. And one of the pastors actually had like a t-shirt on and some jeans and was kind of dressed down. So I was like, I'm so glad that I did enjoy the service. And I even I got like a short live because mom got tired. I didn't have my selfie stick. I got to put a short live on my channel with my cousin. Bro, I turned around. My cousin is at the pulpit singing. I said, what? That was my cousin in the black shirt. And then he had like the red and white design in the middle. He was up there singing. And but yeah, I had a good service. And I was talking to him later. And he was like, I wasn't even supposed to go up there and sing. They was having some issues, so I helped him out. I said, cousin, well, you made it seem like you were supposed to be there. And he was like, everybody that came up and started singing, I grabbed him out of the audience. I said, what? I was like, it didn't even look like a struggle show for all that to have been like impromptu. Yes, girl. I said, oh, I gotta get live because y'all wanted to see him sing more. So I got a little live. My arm got tired. But they was getting down.
I have a piece of candy.
I'm saying hi, Ava. You doing all that? We got Ava right here. Ava went to church too, but she went to a different church with my other cousins.
I went to like a kid church. I went to a kid church because the adult church is so long, but it feels so long.
Yeah, you know how they have like what do they call it, Sunday school? Yeah, she went to Sunday school and she was in the 4th grade class. She's in 3rd grade in real life. But tell them the story, Ava. You tell them. Yes, Ava's getting big, bro. Like this is. I be looking at my baby. Look, I can't even believe it. Why you gonna tell me to speak about my own life? What y'all?
You're not supposed to tell them that.
Girl, who they gonna tell?
Them.
No, and I was gonna say the reason why she went to a different grade because she wanted to be with her other cousin.
No, that's what they said to me.
I know, so that she could be with her other cousin because they said stick together. But Ava had a great time, and Ava's very, very mature for her age. And she is getting so big and taller. She's talking more. She can read my text messages, so I got to be careful now because she's very. Oh, see.
No, I did not
She be
do
like,
that.
who is that? I'm like, girl, get in my phone. Because like before, she couldn't read or read that well, but now she can read everything I'm saying. And so this is like a new thing for me. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, read all your text messages.
Hawk said, yeah, she'll be taller than you soon. I think Ava is gonna be taller than me.
What do you mean?
Right now, she got the poof ball, so it adds like a whole inch. But I do think Ava is gonna be taller than me.
What do you mean? I'm already taller than you.
I'm sitting down, but she's like, yeah, I think she's like up to my chest. Yeah, she's gonna be taller than me. But you know what? I'm still mom. Don't be acting a fool. I don't care how short I am. But you know what's crazy? We thought Ava was gonna be short at first, but now I think it was gymnastics like stretched her body out with all them flips. In my opinion, that's what I think happened.
Stretch me out. Oh.
When she's doing all them flips and running and jumping.
Can I have a piece of candy now?
Hawk, you have all boys. That's why it's important for you to establish respect when they get young, when they're younger, so that when they grow up and they're bigger than you, they're still scared. Now, if your kids, oh, you got 2 boys, aw. If your kids don't respect you and then they're bigger than you, I feel really bad for you. And it's a scary situation. Because, yeah. Especially when you have, like, kids that are the same gender as you. Like, if you had girls, right? Say, for instance, Hawk had 2 girls that were taller than her and didn't respect her. And was cussing her out and putting him, nah, your kids gotta respect you. But if you're not a bad parent, you don't have anything to worry about because your kids will love you.
Yeah, I do.
How's that?
I'm gonna try this one.
Okay, so she got a shout out to Life at Life with Ish. Ish is also in Atlanta, Georgia, and she came and dropped off a beautiful basket for Ava.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There's like so many candy in there that I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna have a lot of candy, and what's gonna happen is I'm not gonna have any more candy for the rest of the trip.
Do you want to show them the basket? I know we did like the videos and stuff, but do you want to show them on live? If not, it's cool. But it's a grocery basket, not the kind you push, but the kind you carry full of treats. Yes, I do not like math, but Ava loves math, but I had to block that person because you asked about my trigonometry grades. Look, we're doing simple math on here, fractions, and that's it. This is the basket from Life, from Ish, Life Ish.
Can I move it closer?
Can you move it back? Because there's so much in this basket Okay, there we go. And move it a little bit towards you, towards the wall a little bit. Okay, she brought this beautiful basket with a ton of stuff in here. Thank you so much, Ish. Ava absolutely loves it.
I even got a free necklace. Like literally right here.
There is so much stuff in this basket that I didn't even know about some of this stuff until Ava started pulling it out. I'm like, what? She got her an activity, coloring pages, crayons, a whole bunch of candy. Just everything. And then she got a card. Which all of this stuff I didn't even see in here because Ava started digging through here. And it's just the gift that keeps on giving. But the card is beautiful. And Ava cannot wait to meet Ish because she was not here when she stopped by. But Ava wants to do a dancing video with Ish.
I got green pop.
I say, Ava, you got so much candy that by the time we leave, you're going to still have candy.
Probably.
But yes, it's like, it's a whole, like, look at this, full of stuff. And then Ava, can you grab that bag on the couch? Let me show you guys what she got me. So when I was at Publix recently, I had the chicken tender salad. We were talking about the YouTube creator events. They have events that she has actually gone to before. I did not know the smaller creators could even go to the events. I didn't know that. And I say small, but she got 9,000 subscribers, over like 3 million views. And I'm happy she's happy to meet me. But yes, Ava got a lot of stuff in here. Water bottle. Look at this. Look how big this is. These are the strawberry wafers.
Which is actually pretty good.
But yeah, this. If I was a kid, I would be very happy with this basket.
Like there's literally everything.
Shoot, I don't even gotta be a kid. If I was grown and someone gave me all these gifts, I would be very happy.
Got like a bubble gut jug and everything, bro. Like cotton candy and everything, bro. Sour Patch Kid. We got everything that like I can imagine.
Airhead. And then I want to say this. We did not plan this trip to Atlanta. We kind of just popped up here. So the fact that she put all this together so soon it makes me like so happy. It's from Ish. She does a lot of dancing content. If you type in the YouTube search box at Life Ish, her channel will pop up.
And she does like a lot of dancing videos.
And she has these dogs that I don't remember their names, but they're so cute. And in one of the videos, she had like little dresses on the dogs. So freaking cute.
They were so cute. They're like puppies.
Yeah, she has puppies, and then I think she has a bigger dog too. She does like these live streams also where it's like you can watch the dog sleeping. Y'all, there are a lot of different channels on YouTube. Okay, Ava, can you take this back? But yes, thank you so much for Ava's gift. She absolutely loves it. We made a short, well, 2 shorts. One of them is a little bit longer. But let me show you guys what she got me. You got it, Ava? Okay, so when I was at Publix eating my chicken tender salad, right? I was talking to her in the chat, and she was telling me about the YouTube creator events that she went to. So she actually gave me the bag that she got from the creator event, and then put 2 Chef Big Bang from each, and then put both of our handles on here. Y'all, when I saw this, I was like, it was just so sweet, and it just really made my day. And then I was excited to meet another content creator, you know, and it's like, for me, I feel like I'm a regular person. So it's new that people want to meet me. But I'm like, I think I was happy to meet her too. You know, I was like, oh my gosh, when you see somebody make videos all the time and then you see them in real life, you're like, wow, you know? So I thought it was so cool. So cool. And I'm hoping that we will meet again. This is not going to be the last time. There's some other content creators in the Atlanta area that I wanted to meet. And if God willing, and if it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, I'm okay with meeting Ish because she really made my day, and she gave me this. I don't even want to use it. I just want to like hang it up. But yeah, it's a little tote bag that says Creator Collective, and it's one of the bags from the YouTube events. I just thought it was so sweet, so sweet, and I'm like, it makes me happy because it's like, we traveled before. We went to Las Vegas, but we didn't do a lot of live streams when we were there.
I'm gonna try my candy.
You want to try it on camera?
Mm-hmm.
What kind is it?
It is it is like this kind.
Ava, you can show it to them, but the words are going to be backwards.
Alright.
So I want you to read it too, so that we know what it is.
Two tart sour slurp squeezed candy.
Mm-hmm. I used to eat this when I was a kid. And strawberry is one of your favorite flavors. It's sour?
No. It's more sweet than sour.
Does it say sour on there? Oh, it says that it's sour.
I don't taste no sour.
Ava loves sour stuff. Ava, can you take this bag back so it doesn't get dirty? But yeah, shout out to her for her beautiful gifts. We definitely appreciate it. And so grateful. We're going to have to get her something, huh, Ava? Okay, I got a little bit of food left. But yes, I like meeting other content creators, and I can't wait to meet more of you guys, meet my subscribers. I was telling her, I was like, this trip right here that I'm on right now, it is the best trip, but I'm still in recovery, just having brain surgery. So the next time I come to Atlanta will be even better. And it makes me mad because I'm still not able to smile all the way. So the next trip gonna be better. I'm gonna have my facial expressions back. My hair gonna be done. And that's another thing. Like, y'all know I like to twist my hair up. I like to do, you know, designs with my hair and style. Like,
but at least you smiled a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So I'm still in recovery, so next trip will be even better. This shirt is like very loose in front. The next trip will be even better. Will be even better. This one is like a rest trip. Okay, so I wanted to do a live stream over the whole pizza delivery situation that took place on YouTube. Okay, so what happened was this neighbor is is I don't even know if she's crazy or I don't know. She got some screws loose. She was beefing with the other neighbors, terrorizing them pretty much. Over time, they had ordered pizza, and she ended up knocking the pizza box out of the delivery driver's hand. She started harassing him, was offering him to come into her place to get beat up, and just some weird stuff. The neighbors finally opened the door. I don't know what was taking them so long. And them knowing that they have a crazy ass neighbor like that, they shouldn't even have ordered anything because they put that man in jeopardy, in my opinion. And whatever happened to him really didn't have to happen if they already knew that she was crazy. Then why you ordering food? You know what I'm saying? So everybody in the comments was mad at them about that. They took forever to open the door. When they finally opened the door, the girl was trying to get the money from the pizza driver, or was trying to get the money from the neighbors and give it to the pizza drivers. And she was like, this pizza cost $10 million. Or she was like $1 million. Put it right here on the floor. It was crazy what was going on. So she was just, I think they ended up paying for the pizza, but she was just trying to put herself in the middle, and then she had put her foot inside of their door. Apparently, they had called the cops on her a whole bunch of times before, but because no one was physically harmed, the cops could not do anything. But they came and arrested the girl. And when the cops got there, she wasn't doing all that foolishness that she was doing before. And then the pizza driver, I don't know how the video ended. But I think the pizza finally got to him. But he had his daughter make another TikTok to kind of update people on what's going on. And the guy was with his daughter in the video, and he was like, we're pressing charges, and all I was trying to do was my job, and I was assaulted. He is absolutely right, and I feel so bad for that delivery man. But I also feel like the neighbors, who knew that that woman was crazy and was terrorizing the whole apartment building, shouldn't have even ordered pizza like that. They definitely should not have taken so long to answer the door, knowing that that pizza man was standing out there, that crazy girl. They should. I feel like the neighbors who ordered the pizza was at fault, and people was dragging them in the comments because it was like, okay, so you had called the cops on this girl and they couldn't arrest her. So then did you use the pizza man as bait? It's kind of what it's looking like. Because who orders pizza and takes a long ass time to answer the door? Where the other neighbor was able to even assault this man because y'all took so damn long. It was foul, but what went on with that video? Oh, my lip shot on the floor. It was foul. It was crazy. Well, what I was gonna say, I wanted to do a live stream on that, but what I have realized is that while I'm on the road, I don't think my Wi-Fi in this area is as good as it needs to be. And then I also don't have the right technology to be able to do the live streams like I want. So we might do a live stream like that. We might not. It's like I can do panel shows, but when I play a video, I feel like it doesn't. It's like real like stop and go ish when I do a video, and it kind of sucks because sometimes when you have panel shows to get the conversation started off good, I like to play a video so that we can all react to the video. If that makes sense. So we will see. We will see what happens. But the last live stream I did on the shrimp did do good despite the technical issues. So, you know. And speaking of the shrimp recall, they've recalled more shrimp. Let me see if there's any updates in that story. They have recalled more shrimp. And y'all support the channel, support the channel. Let's see what's going on. Okay, radioactive shrimp update. Walmart store brand and 5 other brands recalled. I wonder if that's the 30 numbers I'm talking about already. Days after the warning about imported shrimp, so that Walmart, a Florida company, actually issued a recall. Okay, nope. I didn't know about Florida. I knew about California and Walmart. Okay, a Florida company actually issued a recall of that shrimp, and a California company recalled shrimp sold under 5 other brands. Or maybe they're saying the Walmart was in Florida. I don't know, but it's not looking too good for this shrimp situation. So if you have shrimp in your freezer or thawing in your refrigerator, check to make sure it's not from Sandbar, Arctic Shores, Best Yet, First Street, Great American Seafood Imports, or Walmart's Great Value brand. The only 2 brands I've heard of from here are the Great American Seafood and Walmart Great Value brand. And I did hear about the ice cream recall. I think it's Bluebell. So cesium-137 is the radioactive contaminant that they're worried about. And they're saying that that is actually a man-made radioactive isotope. Okay. Oh, I don't know. So it's just not looking too good for the shrimp. Let's see what else they got going on. Okay, so y'all remember this? We're gonna get back to a little bit of the time for tea. Do you guys remember Kilmar Abrego Garcia? He was taken into ICE custody. There's been a lot of back and forth between ICE, the U.S., and I think he even did a short stint at El Salvador's prison. CCOT, I think it's what it's called. There's been a lot of back and forth about this particular immigrant. Whether he was legally supposed to be here or not. Abriga, and this article was just posted. What's today? Okay, today's the 25th, and this was posted today. So, Abrigo, who was just released from federal custody on Friday, now faces deportations to Uganda. There's been a lot of back and forth from this particular guy. Um, Baltimore. Abriga, who reunited with his family last week after 160 days apart following his mistaken deportation to El Salvador. Remember, I was telling you he went to El Salvador. Um, oh, you have a grip right there. Was taken into ICE custody on Monday after an immigration check-in, his attorney said. The check-in with the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in Baltimore was part of the conditions of his release from federal custody on parole on Friday. While such meetings are usually routine and are meant for case updates, I've seen plenty of people check in with the ICE and get detained. Seen plenty of videos where people went to court and ICE was waiting for them around the corner. So it's just not looking too good for you if you do not have, if you're not legal. It's just not. We got to just be honest here. It's just not looking good for you right now. During the check-in, after the Trump administration announced over the weekend its intention to deport him to Uganda, I wonder why they picked that place. Hold on. Okay, I accidentally hit. There was no need to take him into ICE detention. The only reason they took him into detention was to punish him for using his constitutional right to speak up and fight proceedings. Sandoval said on Friday that a notice said the 8 a.m. meeting on Monday would be for an interview. Clearly, that was false, he added. Okay, so he appeared for a check-in at the ICE Baltimore field office 3 days after his release from criminal custody in Tennessee. He said lawyers asked ICE why Abriga was taken into custody, and the officers would not answer. The ICE officers would also not give information as to where Abrigo is going. As of Monday afternoon, Sandel said he still does not know where Abriga is, but that he's expecting to get information on Abriga's whereabouts. So pretty much it sounds like he got detained, released, and then went to his court hearing, and then they took him. The fact that they're holding Costa Rica as a carrot and using Uganda as a stick to try to coerce him to plead guilty to a crime is such a clear evidence that they're weaponizing the immigration system in a manner that is completely unconstitutional, and specifically weaponizing the decision of which country to send him to. Yeah. There's been a lot of back and forth about whether him being here is legal or not. Okay, and then a lot of people think that his deportation was unconstitutional, and there's some humans called it an administrative error. In April, a judge ordered the Trump administration to return Abrigo, spurring a legal back and forth that involved the Supreme Court. It got real here, y'all. Abrigo was returned to the U.S. on June 6th, following an indictment in a federal court in Nashville. The indictment charged Abriga with transporting within the U.S. U.S. people who were not legally in the country. And then I think it said that he was like a gang member in Venezuela or something like that. Honestly, if I was him, I wouldn't want to stay here and I wouldn't trust these people. They're always gonna come for him. They're always gonna mess with him. I think I wouldn't want to stay here after all this, cause he can never really be at peace. He's always gonna have to look over his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Ava, what are you spraying that smells that good? But he's always gonna have to look over his shoulder. He's never gonna be able to be comfortable. So always gonna be one thing or another. What are you spraying that smells that good? Why are you smiling? What do you spray? Show me. This smells good. I want to know. Because every time you come out of there, it smells good. And when I come out of there, it doesn't. We're doing something different. I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. I don't know what you're going to show me. Is that lotion or perfume?
It's for the room if it smells bad.
It's perfume in here?
No, it's not perfume.
Oh, it's scented room spray? Oh, I thought it was lotion. This smells delicious. It is a strawberry melon Bath and Body Works. No, I'm not mad, Ava. Are you snooping? I know. I thought that was lotion.
No,
it's room spray. This smells really, really good.
It's for the room, so it can smell better.
Wow. I did not know that. I'm not mad at you, Ava. I was just wondering what the secret was. Every time Ava goes to the bathroom, she sprays this. And then when she comes out, I'm like, what the heck is that smell? So she was like, are you promised? Are you not getting mad at me? I was like, I don't think so. No, I'm not mad at you. I was just wondering what you were doing different.
It's for the room. And it makes me feel better.
It does? Ava, it already smells good. It don't need no more. Are you going to spray the rest of the house?
I'm going to spray the living room.
Okay. But yeah, it smells really good. So yes, y'all, that's what's going on with Arrigo Garcia. But if I was him, I would go back because I don't know about going back to Uganda. I heard some crazy things about that place. But I would go back. I think he's from Venezuela. I would go back to where I was from because the U.S. and this administration is never going to stop messing with you.
This is the lotion.
Okay.
That lotion.
Yeah, they're always gonna mess with him. He can never live in peace. What's weird to me is like I think he was married to someone in the U.S. I don't know. It's a weird story, but once you are a target, there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, Southwest Airlines changing rules for plus size passengers. I wonder what that means. Oh my goodness. So passengers who take up space in the neighboring seat will have to buy an extra ticket. And it might not be refunded. So pretty much they want everybody that's juicy to buy 2 tickets because you're taking an extra room. I will admit, when I get in the seat, you know, I do be in the next seat, but I have Ava sitting next to me. And when I was flying to Alabama, the lady came and was like, do you want an extender? I was like, what is that? She was like, oh, it makes your seatbelt a little bit bigger so you can be more comfortable. I was like, that is so sweet of you. No one has ever offered me that before. An extender to put on the seatbelt so I can be comfortable. I always just sit up in there stuffed. But I'm sitting next to Ava, so I don't have to worry about that. But I could understand if I was sitting next to somebody and they a little bit uncomfortable. Like I'm not mad. I don't want you to touch me either, so I'm not super mad about that. But buying 2 tickets, ooh, I thought people that were, like 400 pounds plus already bought 2 tickets. Um, I thought people already did that. But me, am I buying 2 tickets? No, I'm not. But we don't even have Southwest Airlines in Alaska, so I don't really have to, worry about that. We don't have that type of airlines. But more airlines may start doing it. Oh my goodness, there are so many recalls right now. What? Okay, the shrimp recall expanded to include Jacksonville-based company. Maybe I'll do a live stream updating you guys on the shrimp recall, because that live stream did really, really well, which I was very surprised about. Very surprised about it. It didn't seem like there was that many people in the chat, but even though people don't comment in the chat, that doesn't mean that they're not watching. Dang! The food, I gotta save this article. Alright, I gotta go to that video. Dang! Now they're at, I think Jacksonville. Okay, Jacksonville, Florida. So we already kind of discussed that. The Food and Drug Administration has expanded a recall of Great Value raw shrimp to include products from Beaver Street Fisheries, a Jacksonville-based company, due to concerns about radioactive contamination. I don't remember where the Walmart was specifically that first sparked the recall, but it went to like 10 different states. And then we have California, and then we have a company in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. Beaver Street Fisheries is look at how they play the word, y'all. This is why you got Chef B Bank here to decode the truth, in my opinion, and tell y'all what's really going on here. Look at how they write these words and how they play this. Okay. Beaver Street Fisheries is voluntarily recalling the affected shrimp products as a precautionary measure. The FDA's announcement highlights the importance of consumer safety in light of potential contamination risks. Action News Jack previously reported on the initial recall issued by the FDA last week, which also involved Great Value frozen shrimp products. What is a voluntary recall? No. The truth is that you get your shrimp from Indonesia and overseas, and right now Indonesia is in the hot seat for having radioactive shrimp. So you know that you get your shrimp from there. So you went ahead and recalled it also because you don't want that lawsuit. Don't try to make it sound like you care about people when you're buying seafood and shrimp from overseas, when there's shrimp that is grown here that you don't even buy. If you were really concerned about safety, in my opinion, and allegedly, I have to say allegedly, if you really cared about safety, you wouldn't even be buying shrimp from over there. Let's just keep it all the way real here. You do not care about customer or consumer safety. What you care about is your bottom line. And you know that if you sell radioactive shrimp and they can link it back to your organization or to your business and to your grocery store, you know that that's millions of dollars in lawsuits that you could face. And you know that. And that's the only reason why you are voluntarily recalling your shrimp. Because y'all done went so cheap with the shrimp that now it's harmful to eat. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I'm like, why is this sounding playing? My sound is off. Let's go.
There's an expansion on a recall of shrimp products sold at Walmart stores. It now includes a Jackson-based company. The Food and Drug Administration announced Beaver Street Fisheries of Jacksonville is voluntarily recalling a limited quantity of great value frozen raw shrimp. It's due to concern about radioactive contamination. Action News Jax told you earlier in the week about the initial recall issued from the FDA of other great value frozen shrimp that was also imported. If you have the recalled product, throw that item away or return it to Walmart for a full refund. All right, we have what?
Man, y'all better give my full money back to the cents. I ain't playing with y'all. But yeah, that's what's going on. Hey, Drip, how you doing? What you got going on for the day? We're just sitting up here chilling. We ain't doing much. We sitting up here chilling. I'm reading y'all some news articles. Okay, it said McDonald's is bringing back a dessert. Oh, they're bringing back. Ooh, I think I had these before. They were good. The pumpkin and cream pie that looks like this. See if I can make it bigger. It looks like this. Remember them little apple pies that they be having? Maybe I didn't have this. I don't think I had this before. That's right, McDonald's pumpkin and cream pie is returning on to me on August 29th. I've been seeing a lot of people do like reviews on McDonald's stuff, and it has great views. Maybe I need to do, I think I did one on Sonic before, but maybe I need to do more, reviews. Y'all, I'm scared to take my shoes off. Man, how you doing, Drip? You post your short today? And about the shrimp recalls, reading some of what the Louisiana had to say. What? Louisiana had to say, and they was like, I think it was Louisiana or it was the Gulf, which I think is in Florida actually. They was like, we've been told y'all about this overseas seafood. Y'all should have been shopping with us. What? Okay. I was talking about the Slutty Vegan, which is a food place in Atlanta. I was talking about it because Slim Jim Longfoot, which is another creator who I hope I get the opportunity to meet before I leave, was talking about the Slutty Vegan. And we were talking about some of the stuff that she went through prior to, I think she went bankrupt before, and end up having to like relaunch the country or restructure it. Something had happened 9 hours ago. The slutty vegan landlord seeks nearly $90,000 in alleged late rent, says a lawsuit says. I wonder how these restaurants get up to $90,000, $100K in rent. Like how does that happen? How many months have you not paid rent? Like, now I've been late on the rent before, but it ain't been up to no $90,000, $150,000 like Candy Barres. I think they said she owed $154,000. That is crazy. How do you get up to that much in rent? Okay, the complaint and at least 2 others seeking alleged unpaid debts come just months after founder Pinky Cole restructured the business. See, when I be seeing articles like this, it makes me want to do a live stream on it and just talk about this and like play a couple of videos and stuff. But I don't know if my laptop, the last couple of live streams I did, I don't know if it was looking right on the laptop. Let me go see. Let me go look. Yeah, but how do you get up to that much in rent? Like, that's crazy. But maybe I won't play the video, and maybe because like the video was kind of like spotty when I play it. I think it's because it's a Wi-Fi. Maybe I won't play the video, but I'll just talk and read the article. We'll see. But I'm gonna look that up, like. But you know those people don't realize it, but the food industry is a very slim profit margin. And a lot of people jump into it and they don't really know or think about these type of things. And people always ask me, would you go to a restaurant one day? I'm like, I don't know. I would do a food truck though. But I don't want to have to be there every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to, I don't want to have to be there every day. Like, I kind of like the flexibility of this YouTube channel. But what I will say is selling food, and when people are buying your food, it does make a lot of money. So, but I would have a type of business where it was like 2, 3 people working for me. I didn't want a whole team, and I don't want to have to be at a restaurant every day. I want some flexibility. Yeah, I want a little bit of flexibility. I want to be able to move around. And then I know once y'all see me back in there cooking, anybody else who makes the food, y'all not gonna be cool with. So with all that being said, y'all probably can't see me back there or something like that. I don't know why this article is not letting me read it. It's making me very mad. Okay. It's not letting me read it off of AJC News saying I have to pay. I'm trying to go on Instagram. Okay. Okay, a prominent Atlanta landlord has filed suit against the ownership of Slutty Vegan alleging unpaid rent. Okay, I'll just read that to y'all. Okay, an affiliate of Asana Partners has filed a complaint in Fulton County State Court alleging Aisha Pinky Cole and her current and past businesses have breached leases for 2 retail spaces along Edgewood Avenue. The complaint said Cole and the entities owe more than $87,000 in past due rent, late fees, and interest. That's a lot. I wonder how many months that is. Here's how I posted my short today. Not much today. The name of the short is called Shadow Has No Filter, and Shadow is a UK rapper who is known for his dark side rhyme style. There's got to be a lot of rappers out there. Drip. In recent months, Cole has made the rounds of local and national media recounting how she briefly lost control of her restaurant business, but ultimately took it back through a non-bankruptcy restructuring. Okay, so remember I was telling y'all I watched something where she was talking about this. So this complaint is saying that. Okay, so the owner's name is Aisha Pinky Cole. It's talking about how she has made this whole media tour, going around talking about how she restructured the business, how she brought it out of bankruptcy, and this company is saying you still owe us money. Attempts to reach Cole through her representatives and those of Slave Vegan over 3 days were not immediately returned. Since the restructuring, and this is the same restructuring that Red Lobster, in my opinion, is currently going through. And they got a younger owner who's about 35. He's a Nigerian businessman. And they brought that company out of bankruptcy, and they kind of restructured it with the new CEO, new menu, and like a whole new business plan. So it's not unheard of for businesses to do this. Since the restructuring, however, Cole's businesses have also faced lawsuits in Maryland and New York regarding alleged unpaid rent and credit card charges predating the business overhaul. Oh, so they were saying before she went and restructured it, she owed this money, is what they're saying. And just because you restructured it and did some new stuff, we don't care. We want our money, is what it sounds like they are saying. And then Drip said, the reason I gave it the title because in his music, he has no filter. And he is more dark and grimy, and dark side grime. It's like grime and road rap, but it is more darker and unfiltered. I will make sure I head over there and check it out. Okay, I cannot say this word. Asana Partners owns notable Atlanta retail centers, including Krog Street Market and Plaza Fiesta. Its attorney in the case said the landlord does not comment on pending litigation. Well, I don't know. I don't know, but just because you restructure that business don't mean the old debts dropped off. Let's see what her net worth is. Wow. Okay, so her net worth is not available, but it says her businesses are worth over $1 million as of late 2024, early 2025. Reflecting the brand's success before a restructuring event in early 2025. If she got all that money, why she can't pay the rent? But when they be doing those net worths, I think it means if everything is liquidated. Meaning like if everything is sold. But if she got all that money and she doing that well, what's up with the rent? Right? I know, Drip, it don't sound right. If the business estimated over $100 million, and they just put a lawsuit on you for $90,000 in rent? Something don't really make no sense here. And it doesn't seem like rent should be a bill that people be skimping out on. Because, like, what? I don't know. This is weird to me. Now, because I didn't know that. I didn't know that the business was worth all that money. That is so weird. That is very, very weird. But see, if I have my gaming laptop, what I would do is I would play. We would go down the whole rabbit hole, and I'll be playing video after video after video. But now I got to get my technology game up so I can play video after video after video. Cause that don't even make no sense. Yeah, that's really, I'm with Trey. That's interesting. That her business is estimated over $1 million or $100 million. They didn't even say a million. They said $100 million. And she owed $90,000 in unpaid rent and debts. What is going on here? Either Google is lying. I don't know. That's a weird story. It doesn't even seem like they would have to go through with a whole lawsuit and all that. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. But I'll say this, so something in that story was not right. That's all I got to say. Something did not make sense in that whole story. Oh, did y'all hear about this? Remember that lady who went viral for working at Burger King by herself? Something happened and they said that she was fired. I don't know, but you know, see, that's why I say don't be going above and beyond for these companies. Because they will let you go. They done did all that to her. Well, they didn't do it to her because they didn't force her to work there. Here's the story about it. Of course they didn't appreciate you, girl. They don't care about people like that.
About this summer, who was running a Columbia Burger King all by herself at times. Back in June, video of Nakia Hamilton doing her job went viral, and she was praised for her work ethic. She ended up becoming one of our paid forward recipients just weeks after that video went viral. She was shown working 12 hours plus, holding down the fort so that Burger King could remain open.
And then got fired.
My kids' life, and I work a lot, so I be have to provide for them, and I really don't be having time to spend with them, and it hurts me a lot.
Well, now she is going viral once again after she is reportedly saying she was fired. Our Elise Pimentel, you had a chance to speak with Nakia today.
How are you fired and you're the only one working there? But see, that's why I be saying don't go above and beyond for these people. Don't break your back and be working super hard for people. Because after you done broke your back and you in the hospital struggling to get by, they gonna ask you, when do you come back to work? She did all that, held it down, and they went on and fired her. But see, you know, that's why don't go above and beyond for somebody. If you work somewhere and they don't never got no staff, go ahead and quit with the staff. and try to get you another job. Because now she's in a predicament where she don't got a job anyway after she worked that hard. And honestly, they probably fired her because she did go viral and she was bringing attention to them. And let's be real here. The fact that she was working by herself was not making Burger King look good. It was making them look bad and like they did not care about the staff, which is true because look what they did to her. So, all that for nothing. All that for nothing. But y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. I might do another live stream today. We will see. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was a little pop-up live where we could just sit and chill, eat my little food. I will see you guys in the next one though. Peace, and you already know what I say. Foodie gang gang gang.